And all right, hopefully we're back. Seems like we had a quick disconnect, unfortunately. So I think it's going to scramble up some of the people.
Uh-oh.
But we've got it back going again. We'll see how this goes here. But tuning back in, Jackson in the lead. At Jackson in the lead, Tech in second, still on the older tires. Eagles is starting to move his way up the field now, and he's been rolling that outside. Did the same thing in the heat race a couple weeks ago. Was really able to work that outside whenever he needed to make a move. He's now up to P3 and working behind the 19. Now he's going to drive to the inside. Brilliant move to set up right there. It is Warpig behind the front three now, and Cranger's trying to get back up to the front himself. Started outside pole, trying to work on the fifth against Plum. Because made up some ground on the fresh tires himself. Hoosier making a move this time down the inside. Now he's working on P5 on Plum. Cranger's behind him. To the outside of Cranger's, that's Shackett, and then Brandon behind him. There are 2x2 way down the field right now. Eagles trying to roll the corner. Again, try to go for that lead on Jackson. I think he's just going to be able to stay clear of that 10 car. That was awfully close.
Oh, we got a couple spinners on the backstretch. Like the 20 and the 53.
Yep. Larry Baker, Brandon going way sideways out of turn number 2 that time. And
no caution.
Yeah, we're going to stay green here. So, interesting enough development. That's quite unfortunate for those two. But, and again, that's why we do have these stages to let them not be completely out of this thing by lap 10. And, and then might be even longer. Shackett is big time around. He definitely had a couple other cars there. Looks like Cranger's got involved in it.
The 11 and Shackett.
Yep, and the 8 Buck MB is also involved.
We're probably going to see a caution here really soon, coming up on lap 11 out of 60. 50 to go in the first stage.
All right. Well, with all the shenanigans happening back there, Jackson still leads, and it's Hoosier and Plum now second and third. Eagles has dropped back to fourth. And Jackson goes way off the track. He's going to keep the lead somehow. Good job keeping that car straight even. Never mind in front of everyone. Well, yeah, now Eagles working it outside once again. 3 wide here.
We have got 3 wide right in front of me. 2 rows. Them boys are going at it.
Yeah, they're starting to put on a show here. Plum trying to hold off Eagles, and Hoosier trying to hold his spot on the inside. The Eagles make contact. Warpig's going to slide underneath of both of them here. They're going to be 3 wide out the exit. Oh, there is a little margin of error right now, which is wild to say on such a wide racing surface as Auto Club, but they're not giving inches. They're giving fractions of an inch.
Oh, Hoosier goes around.
Oh, my God.
Right in front of me.
Big time spin for Hoosier.
Looks like Hoosier got caught up on that apron down there. He just lost it.
Yeah, now we've unironically just had 2 packs now. We have the main pack of everyone that's still going normal, and then everyone else is like effectively like the second like scattered pack at this point.
Yeah, for real. I think I'm just caught up. I'm at the tail end of this first pack right here.
Yeah, I imagine you got a little bit of contact off of the 26 there. Okay. Oh, a little racy. Oh, more a little racy there. 3 wide right in this group. This is the battle for third. As
actually 4 wide at one point.
Yeah,
3 wide into 2.
yeah. 3 wide out to MJ West in that custom 11. So we have the regular Denny Hamlin 11 for Rangers and the custom for MJ.
Oh, we got somebody lagging up there.
Oh, and yeah,
Yep,
that's
he got caught up.
MJ.
MJ got caught up in that lag. I'm not sure who lagged though.
Oh, Zay is straight up out. I think that's what happened. Is I think 77 just straight up had a early disconnect here, and I think the 11 got the worst end of that, or the second worst end of that. Obviously, the worst end would be leaving the race.
Yeah.
But there we go. Back out front, Jackson in the lead. We were talking to him pre-race, and he said he wanted to be third or fifth. So I imagine he's absolutely ecstatic about leading this race right now. Plum right behind him. He's gone right up to the bumper. And I think right now those two are just trying to work together, use the draft to their advantage to have that extra speed down the straightaways, which is very much an effective strategy at a place like Auto Club. Oh, looks like Eagles got a little bit close to the wall that time, maybe a little too close.
I did the same thing too. I kind of scrubbed it a little bit. We got Warpig and Technosi up there battling for fourth.
Yeah, we're talking a little bit about Warpig pre-race, how long he's been here. I forgot to mention that he's also had 2 of the 4 championships available for console racing this past season, the Super Speedway Series and the Next Gen Challenge Series. So not someone to be taken lightly here tonight.
Warpig is someone who you should call Mr. Consistent and Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, that's for sure. When was the last time Warpig missed a race?
That's actually a good question because I can't ever remember him missing a race.
Yeah. If you need someone to show up to your race, just get Warpig on board. He'll be there.
Oh yes.
But yeah, we're keeping a track out on front here as Plum continues to ride right behind Jackson. Oh, everyone's starting to get a little bit loose now. We saw Jackson get loose earlier this run. Plum and the Eagles both getting loose out of 2 that time. And I mean, that seems to have been the problem corner all month long. We've seen Rex in qualifying out there. We've seen Rex just during the heat races out of that corner. And now we've already seen it multiple times during this main event. As Technosi back in 4th place. He's just gone around Warpig with a move into turn number 3. Does he try to get back? Oh, looks like Cranger's going for a little bit of a lawnmower adventure. And a little bit more as around he goes once again.
Oh, again. Dang.
Yeah, he must have gotten loose out of 4 that time and just held on for dear life, but couldn't save in the end as, someone else has shot way offline.
Looks like messed up on the backstretch, it looks like. We got somebody just sitting there still.
Yeah, Larry Baker. And yeah, meanwhile,
got a yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag is out, and it was hilarious because I was about to say, Shaq, it looks like he's going to go down pit road, and then I immediately just see the car just pull straight back. I was like, oh, the yellow's out. So, yep, second.
40 to go in stage 1.
Yep, so second caution for cause this evening. What I imagine has to be the Larry Baker spin out of turn 2 that time. Out of everything. Like, there was a lot of happening in that run.
Yeah, it was either that Larry Baker spin or something going on in that backstretch because somebody was parked and maybe someone got into him. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, this should just about reset the field. See, What adjustments need to be made? Jackson and Plum are going to be 1-2. Eagles in third. Technosy fourth as Eagles going real aggressive. Is he going to try to pull us around the outside off the start? Man, if he makes this work, and he's on the quarter Plum. I mean, does he at least have the run? Looks like. Oh, now he's going to poke outside, try to get and move down to turn number 3. Thinks better of it last second. Meanwhile, Warpig and Tech side by side for 4th. And it's Drew and MJ behind them, battling for 6. As the cars are just dancing everywhere across the bumps right now. Seen them go like 5 different ways off of that corner. Looks like Larry dropped a little bit out of the pack off the start. Eagles making a move for second, and Plum he just gets loose at just the right time for Eagles to complete that. Now he can set his sights back on that lead where he wants to go from pole. And he tried there. He had to check up big time, and now he's just about to be swallowed up. Yeah, he's just pulls to the outside because, I mean, you have like 6 cars coming at you. Like, what are you defending at that point? So he saves his car for later on as Technosy takes over second, and Shakin moves his way back up to third after getting caught up in one of the earlier incidents. So, yeah, big break on the caution for him as he's run back down. Our defending custom setup champion in Justin Shackett. So arguably one of the favorites here tonight with how consistent he was this past season on these custom setups. But as we continue, Jackson, Tech, Justin, MJ West up into 4th now, and Eagles has gotten back to 5th already and might be trying to work that outside again. It looks like they're going to be working. MJ big into the wall. And everyone goes around.
I had to go low on the backstretch to avoid all that mess.
And yeah, there's the flagman calling the caution. There was about half a dozen cars going around on my end.
Oh yes. And what makes it bad is that it's on the backstretch, the straightest part of the track.
Well, I mean, you say that. I've probably be one wreck that wasn't there so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Trouble turn number 2. That seems to be the early theme of tonight. So we'll see how that evolves as we go on.
Looks like Jackson's good as... Oh, he pitted. Never mind. I thought he was going to stay out.
Yeah, it looks like. So it looks like everyone has made another trip down pit road. Jackson out front, Shackett up to P2, and Technosy in 3rd. Eagles 4th, Drew 5th, Plum 6th as we get back going once more. For a note, during that last run, Larry Baker also having a technical issue and has also retired from the race. So we're down to 12 now. But meanwhile, up front, Jackson trying to hold off just about everyone. I think that's the way you have to put it, including Shaq on the outsider here. Looks like they're going to slide a little bit too much, but I think Tech's going to have a run on the bottom here. And he's just going to push that 3 car out in front, maybe try to get in front of the 38 himself to be able to make the move he wants to make. But, Jackson gets tied on inside, and Shaq's just able to roll that corner, and he takes the lead once for him. And now Eagles immediately big-time move to the inside on him. That's about for a lead. Looking for that last podium spot. And now Tech's going to try to get 4th, and the rest of the field is coming My goodness, they're trading spots every second. And here's another one. Opportunity, Shaq it down low. Oh, he's going to try to slide. Don't think he's going to get there. But Plum's going to give him a decent shot on the back. Oh, big time hit. Jackson around. Gets a couple. That's MJ. That's Buck.
It's like MJ, Buck, Brandon, and Jackson.
Yeah.
Got caught up in that mess.
Yeah, that started with the 3 car. He was struggling to hold his car on the outside that time. He just finally loses it out turn 2. We've seen him get loose a couple times up there tonight. And that ends up no different.
We have done past the midway point in stage 1. Have to check the lap count once we go green. Oh, it's like MJ West with the 2-tire strategy.
So MJ trying to pull a little bit of strategy move. Shackett and Eagles also up there, as well as Plum, as we get back going once more. And that inside line gets a brilliant start that time. MJ just struggling on the 2 tires. He's already dropped back 4 or 5 spots off the start. Meanwhile, single file up front. Eagles is going to probably be aggressive again. Shaq's going to drop down low, try to defend that bottom line, but I don't know. Eagles been really able to roll the outside throughout the weekend. Oh, my God. We just see him. That is just a beautiful corner. He just manhandles the lead, and everyone goes around behind him.
I got caught up in that, but I went in the grass and I saved it.
Yeah, and there's
25 to go.
Yeah, there's a good couple cars. Technology Jackson. Quite surprised we're not under yellow once again, because that was a solid chunk of the field.
Yeah, that was about 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm just now getting going, so if that says what you will. Meanwhile, we go pull back up, and Granger's just making an absolutely crazy move down the middle that time in 3-4. He's got himself back at the third after a start to the race that has probably not been ideal for him, to say the least. But here we go. Now he's going to go for second on Shaq. Eagles has gone way out in front with all the chaos that happened. And yeah, Crangers goes for second. Brandon back up to third now as he uses that high line to get around the 38. And Hoosier's going to get fourth. Plum's going to get fifth. I think Shaq might be trying to pull a little bit of a stretch card here if he's dropping off that quickly, because I get Auto Club is a very draft-heavy track, but it is not that effective to lose so many spots in that amount of time. But anyways, now a battle for second between Hoosier and Crangers with Plum and Brandon right behind as well. Warpig trying to draft off of that group, and then the Shackett and Buck MB behind them. That gives us 7 cars under a blanket for P2.
Oh, somebody is in the grass. We got Hoosier in the grass.
Yeah. And
I just nailed him because he pulled up right in front of me.
Yeah, so more issues in turn 4 for Hoosier. I mean, we were talking about a trouble corner for just about everyone else. He's had the majority of his issues out in that on the other end of the racetrack so far. Yeah, I have to imagine Eagles is absolutely loving the clean air in front of him right now, finally able to get back out to the lead of this race after he lost it early on to some of the other guys. But, I mean, now we've seen Crangers and Plum, they're starting to get organized. I say that as the 53 looks under the 98 here, and then Warpeg goes for a move himself. But Granges is like right on the end. He might get to back to the 10 here if he get into his draft here down these straightaways. Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more help from Plum, though. He's trailing off about a 10 for 2 right now. He's going to want him right on that bumper to push him down the straightaways as much as possible. Well, yeah, we finally really sorted out everyone's driving here for the most part. They've all split up. Likely helped by the fact that most of the field broke up early in this run due to the one spin, but more or less, things have calmed down for a moment. The current run in order: Eagles, Crangers, Plum, Brandon. And then we got Shackett, Buck MB, and Warpig, the top 7. Drew in 8th. Technossi is in 9th and slowly but surely making ground on that 47. Then we got Hoosier, Jackson, and MJ West rounding out the active field. As we take a shot at the look back cam from Cranger's point of view, watching the pack behind him. Plum still riding at 3rd position, but looks like Brandon's under a bit more fire now from Justin Shackett. But all things considered, compared to the start of this race, they have really calmed down here. Probably giving Eagles a chance to count some porta potties, as he's been making references to all month.
Yep, you can't forget the old porta potties. I think he counted about like 36 of them.
I want to say he went up into the 40s on his count.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then I had him entertain the group when we were trying to set up the lobbies 2 weeks ago, and I think that entire spiel just went to porta potties. But speaking of situations that you might not want to be in, looks like Eagles has hit the wall big time, and Plum has actually just completely ran him down here and taken the lead of the race. So there you go. So as we're talking, Plum makes a move on Cranges for second, and all of a sudden Eagles has an issue right in front, and that is a new leader. And now the battle for the lead in this race is going to be even more hectic with everyone right under the breath of the 98 now.
It's definitely going to get even more hectic because we are about to close the stage. We're coming up on 15 to go.
15 to go, stage number 1. Looks like Buck and Shaq a little bit of contact on the entry of the corner that time. Eagles trying to make a move around the outside with help from the 11 of Crangers.
We got somebody around, maybe Brandon going into pit.
Yeah, that looked to be pit stop right there. 53 of Brandon taking the stop now while everyone else starts jockeying for position. Could be an interesting strategy call here that could allow him to jump up a good amount of spots. Now, I imagine when we got back going, we were not going to make it all the way to the end of the stage. I imagine there was going to be a little bit of something out going on, but I guess the bigger question was when everyone was going to pit. Seems to be, I imagine, soon, if not in the next lap or two, as we see MJ West also going out pit road in the corner of the screen right there. Eagles out in front, Plum second, Crangers third, Warpig, Shackett, Buck MB, and there's Brandon out of the pit road right now. As looks like Plum got a little bit loose. He managed to save it, keeps it in front of Crangers. As the front group is really split into 2 packs of 3, although Warpig a huge send that time, trying to make up the ground. He's going to be closer in the draft and now have help from Shaq, or no, Shaq's going to go for the spot himself. Just set up the run from Warpig and goes for it, MJ pulling out of the pits, going to keep down the apron. Good sport right there. That looked like we were about to get a little bit of a Kevin LePage moment, but we keep it going straight here. Eagles back out in the lead. Plum second now. Rangers now has to worry about the 30th Shaq behind. Meanwhile, further back, Peck Technology has gone around Drew for P8. Or what should be provisional P8 once the cycle goes back around. I imagine right now it's P7.
Yep. Technosi, he took over. I think I was in 9th, and he got 8th. Then with the pit cycle with Brandon going in, he advanced us up to 7th and 8th.
Yep, 3 wide on the back straightaway. Plum had a little bit of an issue. Shaq takes advantage. Cranger tries to take advantage. Warpig also in the mix now once again. And it looks like now Cranger's going to be trying to hold on to third. I think Plum's going to have momentum on the outside, though. Yep, he's going to get right back in front of the 11 here. As now Plum, he's slowed up a little bit. I think Cranger just caught the apron and 1 and 2 a little bit and slides up. Oh, Plum, can he save it? Oh my God!
Back stretch, don't come into anybody.
Whoa, my goodness!
Straight without hitting a soul.
That is.
What a save.
That is a Rocket League 4 times what a saving on the chat board right there from Plum. Meanwhile, while all that was going on, Shaq made his move on Eagles for the race lead. He's going to really send it in there. It might have had a bit of contact. Eagles still out in front.
That move right there is a candidate for your good hands move of the race.
Oh, yeah, that is for sure a candidate right there. Meanwhile, Warpig and Plum battling side by side for third now at all this. Rangers back P5, looking for a spot. Same with Buck back in 6. And MJ's gone back up into this pack. He's a lap down right now due to pitch strategy, or actually 2 laps down due to pitch strategy right now. But I imagine that will cycle back around for him. But not a lot of people pit. Oh, looks like Shaq's going to go right as I say that. And that's going to force Eagles out of the line a little bit right there. But as we see, 38 pulls down all by himself. Plum taking over P2 for a moment.
Coming to 8 to go in stage 1. So racing is going to get really hectic in this closing moments.
It's all got really hectic, but I imagine there's been too many people that have pit to imagine someone not going out here. I think a lot of these guys have just been waiting to stay in the draft as Eagles in the lead now, signaling to the rest of the cars behind him, don't run me over, I'm going down pit road. And there he goes, and there goes just about everyone else. Warpig stays out, but the other 4 in that front group all heading into pit road. So now provisional lead going to Warpig. As we see Shaq coming out in that 38 machine.
Somebody caught a little bit of grass there.
Also, I've mentioned Tech and Drew also still out. For how much longer we will see.
Kind of lifting a little higher because I don't know when Tech's going to go in. And I don't want to plow him in the back.
Yeah, you have to imagine there's a whole group of cars coming out right now. Plum way out in front of Eagles right here. I think he might be on a 2-tire strategy here. Or even none. He's going to pull down and let Warpig go by as he's not racing at the moment. Although if Warpig has pulled some sort of strategy here, you might want to get back in front of him. Difficult to say as we keep winding down the laps here in stage number 1.
We got 5 to go in stage 1.
5 to go, stage number 1, and yup, there goes Plum around the outside that time on Warpig. As we're just going to keep an eye. Provisional leading right now is Plum, Shackett, Brandon. We talked about him pitting way before everyone else. Try to make some spots on the track. There goes Tech, there goes Drew. Both of them down pit road. So Warpig versus the fuel counter now. Maybe it's a stretching now to right at the end of the stage, see if he can catch a caution as well. That would be a huge win for him. But it looks like, yeah, he has made the call out right here. 4-car in this lap. And Warpig, after leading a solid handful of laps, will relinquish the lead of the race. And with that, the battle for the lead should come back around to these two right here. Plum in the 98, Shack in the 38. With Brandon and Eagles close enough behind to make some noise, although Brandon getting loose out of turn 2 as we speak. So, got to hold on to the car more than anything, as we've really wound down the laps here in stage number 1. Have to imagine you've come out to only a couple to go here, Drew.
Yep, I've came out the pits already, and we are at 3 to go.
So 3 to go. Warpig on the apron right there. They're going to get by him. But, oh, my God, Eagles has completely ran down the front 2. And just like that, give me 1. Give me 2. And one fell swoop, Eagles takes the stage lead with 2 to go. They're coming to 2 to go. Now, does anyone have anything for him? I imagine Plum's been sitting on 2 tires here this run. Just due to the amount that he gained on Eagles coming out of the pit road. And it also has fresher tires than Shaq, and yeah, I think at this point he's just pulling away from everyone. Battle for second intensifying there. As Plum and Shaq could go back and forth for the spot. Plum's going to hold on the outside right here. Further back, Brandon's going to try to hold off P4 from Crangers. Last lap of stage number 1 here in our final Heat 5 event here from Auto Club Motor Speedway. Well, Plum got a little bit loose. Shex has a chance around the outside here on the final corner. Out front, Eagles has nothing to worry about in terms of the stage 1 right here. As crossover move from Shackett. Does he have the run? Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, he goes on the wall a little bit. Plum around. He's going to lose a massive amount of spots at the end of the stage. Eagles win stage 1. Shackett second. Crangers, I believe, gets third in the end in that battle.
Actually, Technosi won stage 1.
Where did he come from?
He probably took no tires or maybe 2. I'm not sure.
Had to be no tires because he was way out in front of everyone. He lapped MJ.
Oh, yeah.
And I was sitting here thinking that Plum was on 2 tires due to how much you gain on Eagles. So, yeah, that has to be no tires, which impressive tire saving from him. Here I am looking at everyone else going for position. And he's just out there like, oh, yeah, I'm here, guys. So, big congrats to him on Stage 1 win, Technosy. Shocking even the commentators. As Stage 2 about to get underway here, Tech, Eagles, Shackett, Crangers, Brennan, Buck MB, the top 6. And we got another go around here, stage number 2 underway.
We got a whole 57 laps to run in stage 2.
Yep. So as we get going here, Technosy trying to hold off Eagles on the outside. Shackett trying to make the bottom line work. He's going to slide up a little bit, but he's going to get back in front of Brandon without any issue. Meanwhile, Eagles trying to peak even higher than the 19. Top 3 on the outside, Technosy, Eagles, Crangers, a group that really likes to work well, that really works well together. They know each other from a bunch of different racing events. So be aware of that as they get going here in stage number 2. But, yep, it's going to be Tech and Eagles getting clear. Eagles going to make a move down to the bottom now. Crangers as well. These 3 under a hornet's nest, and Shaq's going to be right there in 4th behind them. As it's going to be, looks like Crangers is going to try to make a 3 wide for the lead. Still trying. Can't get there. Shaq now in the back of Technosy trying to make a move for himself. Brandon back to the picture. Jackson is back up to the front now after his late spin in stage 1. Buck and B trying to hold on. Plum trying to get the spots back. Everyone's got somewhere to be right now. It's up towards the front. Meanwhile, Technosy, he finally makes a move on Eagles. Is he going to be able to hold him off? Yes, he will, in fact, hold him off as Shaq goes for second. A little bit of contact between the 38 and the 10 right there. Now Brandon also trying to make a move. Big move to the inside. Jackson going under everybody. And is there contact? Now he's going to get everyone except the leader. A wild move from the black number 3 right there, Jackson. Up to P2. Meanwhile, back behind, Brandon, Crangers. They're single file behind. And now Eagles rides up in that 5th position with Shacken and Plum side by side once more. Could see some more fireworks here. But it looks like he'll hold off for a moment now. MJ trying to work the outside of 9-8. Meanwhile, back all the way up front, Tech trying to get to the outside of the 3 for the lead. Tech and Jackson side by side down the back straightaway. Brandon, can he make a 3 wide move? Eagles flying back into the picture. Crangers in the picture. There are 5 cars under a blanket for the lead right now. And we have Shacken and Plum right behind. Tech still trying to make that outside work. And out of turn number 4 this time. Oh, real close on the contact that time. Jackson, Tech, they were 3, looked like just about 4 wide at one point. Big move, 38 Shackett. Oh, it looks like contact across the board. Technosy's going to get the worst of it. They're going to be 5, just about 5 out of the corner. You can fit a lot of cars on the club, but that is sketchy. Oh my, it looks like Shaq's going to be the winner out of all this. Still a little bit of contact. Now Eagles back up to looking for second and maybe in the lead here. Brandon in the middle looking for second. Jack's trying to hold off on the outside. Plumbing Tech back into the fight. MJ West into the picture for the lead now. Rangers trying to hold on in the back. And now Eagles going for the lead. And Shaq hold on the outside right here. Looks like he has momentum. Plum hit the wall. Now a bit of contact. Tech and Brandon pushing the respective parties. Jackson going another big move down on the inside. Doesn't have the angle this time. Eagles able to rate it and cut it off. And now he's just going to slide up. More contact between the 3 and the 19. And now MJ West is into the picture. Now he's up battling for third side by side with Technasi. Meanwhile, Shaq it back to the inside of Eagles. And Brandon with a big move. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Shaq it way up the racetrack. Oh, he gets into the outside wall. Oh, contact. 38-19. And the chaos has finally blown up out of turn number 2. That's 4 cars involved. Technasi, Shackett, Plum, caution out. What a battle. That had me sound like an auctioneer out there. This is where I'm going to use the caution to do what I said and grab another water bottle.
15 seconds before we go back under green. Well, I guess the water bottles are right there in his room, so they're pretty convenient.
Little shoots out there. Open the door, take a couple seconds. Oh, there's some more water bottles. Ooh. So in all that, after the caution breaks here, Brandon in the lead, Eagles second, MJ West in third, Granger's fourth, Hosier fifth, Drew in sixth. And there's a lot of fast cars that are now sitting behind as we get back going. And all that is I have a feeling this is on my end. It's looking a bit sketchy right now, but it looks like Brandon's still in the lead over Eagles. MJ West looking for third, Crangers, and Drew now behind.
Oh, Eagles and MJ got a little squirrely there.
Oh,
Brandon is in the grass.
Yeah, Brandon down the grass. Looks like there's been contact just about everywhere on this restart. Trying to figure out what's all going on. Looks like there's 3 wide, 4 wide in the back there. Oh, Eagles a little bit loose himself. That's going to give Crangers the lead now. Crangers now. MJ looking for second on Jackson. And Drew's going to be in the picture here. Same with Justin Shackett. Back up once again after the contact and spin moments ago. Yeah. Still Crangers out in front. MJ is
got the bad end of that one. He went into the wall coming on the back stretch.
Yeah, that's going to drop him back. Now that's 3 very fast cars right at the end of this hack here. So we'll see. Then we'll try to get through. Crangers, meanwhile, he gets moved on by Jackson and MJ. And now Hosier's going to try to fit a car where a car probably should not fit and get himself a spot for the lead here. And, I mean, Eagles was in the back 5 seconds ago. What do you mean he's battling for the lead? Oh, big wreck. Oh, my. Hosier has had a complicated relationship with that apron tonight.
He has.
I just want to say that entire short run right there, the cars are bouncing back and forth from lag on my end, so that's always fun. Hopefully things reset themselves and that dies down so I can actually tell what's going on, because the action is just getting started, believe it or not.
Excuse me.
That being said, MJ West, by miracle of the gods, is going to lead this restart. And Drew today outside of him, we have gone to Bizarro World, ladies and gentlemen. Behind him is Jackson and Eagles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the back markers up front for a change.
And here we go.
Oh, shit.
I literally...
This is getting really, really sketchy right now. But we held it all to... Why do I even talk? I was just about to say we held it all together.
I was feeling like, oh yeah, you held it all together. And meanwhile, on my screen, I just see Hoosier and Warpig just absolutely flying to that outside wall, entering turn number 3. So we're back under caution after about half a lap.
I'll get you the lap count once we go green again.
Yeah.
That was a crazy stage. Well, not a crazy stage, but a crazy restart.
Yeah, no kidding there. Looks like Eagles, amongst a couple others, take the extra pit stop here. And I'll put Jackson out in front on matters here with Brand 2 is outside, followed by Crangers, Shackett, Tech, and Drew.
Got 37 to go in stage 2. Oh, Shackett, he goes up high and he gives up position. What is going on with that?
Now, we've seen him give up position a little bit before already. I have to imagine I might be trying a little bit of fuel strategy here. Try to get himself out in front for the end of the stage. Meanwhile, up front, Jackson in the lead, followed by Brandon and Crangers. And looks like Brandon's going to make a move down to the inside now. For position, for the lead. And Crangers is going to go to the outside. They're going to be 3 wide entering turn number 1 this time. Jackson with the business decision to stay out of their way. But instead, MJ West goes to make a move for 3rd position now. So back up front, Crangers and Brandon. They're going to be side by side. MJ West is going to try to make a move here. Oh, can he get there? Not quite. Technos's going to make a move on the outside of everyone, though. He's going to have a big old run down here. Crangers in the lead. Tech, does he make a move for here? Nope, he'll stay clear. Eagles in the 3rd as well. It looks like it's going to be Brandon and MJ side by side for 4th. There's Drew, Plum, Jackson, Buck.
Oh, we got Jackson giving Plum the bump and run. He kind of floated up high, and Brandon went into the wall.
Look at this. MJ is actually running down the top 3 in the draft right now. Or it looked like he about had done so. Looks like maybe a bit aggressive on the corner entry that time.
Of course, I looked down at my phone for a quick second, then I floated up to the wall.
Yep.
That's my mishap. I will hopefully recover.
Yep. Well, there's Eagles making a move for the lead on Crangers now. So 10 car back out front, the pole sitter and stage 1 winner. Group of 4 cars, single file. And then following that, 5th place now Jackson, then Warpig, then Hoosier, then Plum. And now this is really part of the stage where things started to calm down a little bit. I think this is what Justin was more or less banking on now that everyone's single filed out. He's right at the back of everyone and could try to muster up some fuel strategy, if I had to imagine.
I don't know. He looks like he's going as fast as everybody else. But
Well,
see
I
as the
mean,
stage goes on and Plum goes into the grass.
yeah,
Oh,
just
he almost comes into me and hits the wall going across the start finish line. He kept it
so
together.
yeah, big moment for Plum there. That's going to be unfortunate, though, as that's going to put him well behind for potentially the rest of the stage if we don't get another caution for incident before then. Meanwhile, Eagles, Tech, and Rangers have pulled away from everyone else. And Jackson has actually ran down MJ for that fourth position. Hoosier in six now, with Justin, Warpig, Buck and B all behind him.
I got down too low on that apron, and that killed all the momentum. And oh, somebody's on the backstretch.
Yeah, that's Eagles going loose out of the corner at that time. So that'll lose him the lead in second place for one, and now lose him his two drafting buddies up there. So now that's Rangers in the lead up. Might be a little something between him and Tech. They're going to be now side by side for the lead.
29 to go in stage 2. Everybody's running pretty close together, running pretty good.
Yep, Tech's going to finally get the spot. Rangers into second, and Eagles is just about recovered to get back up to the group behind in third. MJ West battling for fourth with Jackson still, as the rest of the field has also gone single file. So, finally, a place for us to really calm down here for a moment, and how fitting that we're so close to the midway point of this race to where that happens, as you have to imagine maybe a little bit of fatigue starting to wear in, because at this point in just about any other race, this is like the ramp up, like less than 10 to go to the end of the race. But I mean, right now we're talking about we're not even halfway through yet. And you have to imagine it just sets in the mind of some of these guys. It's like, oh Lord, another 100 laps of this. Especially some of the racing we've seen so far.
Oh yeah, I know some of these boys are definitely going to starting to get tired of it really soon. And some of the drivers are definitely going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, for starters, we have Hoosier and Justin going to make multiple moves. That's going to move the pair up to fourth and fifth as they finally get around Jackson there. Also passing MJ West in the process. Buck MB also making a move. It's like Brandon and Drew keeping things chill. Back there in Warpig, meanwhile, has fallen off the main group there and has now gone back towards Plum. Last two runners.
We got MJ breaking loose. Came to the backstretch, back onto the track.
Yep, there. Big moment for him, but keeps it going. Doesn't even lose any position. Just a little bit of time. Meanwhile, back up front for the moment, we got Tech and Granger still 1-2. Eagles riding around third. Very content with where he's at the moment. That being said, Granger's lost a lot of time to Tech down the back straightaway there, and now Eagles going to try to make the move for second, and he's going to get it. Jackson and Buck battling for position now. They're going to be side by side out. Turn number 2. Keep it straight. Buck's going to use the momentum on the high side to keep the position. But Jackson's going to go for it again, and
we got Buck hanging up toward the wall.
Oh yeah, he's going to lose big time because of that. Yeah, that might just straight have taken him out of the pack entirely. Meanwhile, set pack's also really broken up at this point. It's into like 3 groups of 2. We have Hoosier and Justin for 5th, 6th, and 7th right now. Jackson and MJ West, and then 8th and 9th, 8th and 9th is going to be Brandon and Drew. And looks like we have one car going down the pit road. It's going to be Buck after his big moment out of turn number 4 last time by. And a massive moment, Crangers.
Is that Crangers on the backstretch?
Yep, that was the 11 of Crangers. Went all the way down to the inside wall. Keeps it going. But, man, another wild save out of that corner. I think the bigger implication in all that, though, is the fact that now he is way too far back to really run down Tech and Eagles. He might have to hitch a ride with Hoosier and Shaq here, try to bring them back up there if he wants a shot at it. And yeah, after that big moment, Crangers decides, probably time to bring that car down pit road. So he'll be the first major player in all this to take a trip down. Have to imagine that's going to affect when a lot of these other guys are going to go now. Because, I mean, behind him, don't want to give him too much space to work with. If you're in front of him, you don't want him to catch right back up to you guys. So we quickly flip back through. Neither the leaders down yet. And in fact, no one else has gone down and been the bullet. Looks like it's just going to be Crangers coming out now.
Coming down to the latter part of the stage with 18 to go in stage 2.
Oh, big wreck.
Oh, we got a big wreck on the backstretch. Crangers, no, not Crangers, Eagles, Hoosier.
Yeah, that's Eagles. Eagles had an issue somewhere in turn 1 and 2. We were riding around with that second group, Hoosier and Justin. All of a sudden, they both slam into the 10 car.
Oh yeah.
And that has now put Tech way out in front of everyone.
Let's put Tech in first, Brandon in second.
And then yourself in third.
I put myself all the way up in third, dodging all that wreck. You got
Yeah.
MJ West moved back up to fourth. So he made it through that wreck also.
Yep. I mean, I think a big winner out of all that was Crangers, who pit right before that head wreck because he didn't have to worry about it. He was pulling out of the pit road on the apron when everyone was going around.
That
So
is
he's
true.
probably this when this cycles around, he probably will be the closest to Technosy for the stage win here. So very Fate has given him very fortunate timing. Had the big save himself, decides, yep, it's time to go down pit road, and then works out the best for him. So how about that? And it looks like now our in-race reporter Drew coming down pit road from P3. MJ also down pit road at the moment. Looks like Eagles has just come out of pit road. And Technosy now in himself.
Across the line. Should be coming to 15 to go.
So now Brandon has to imagine he's going to be coming back down pit road soon.
Brandon should be pitting this upcoming lap.
Yep, he is going down this lap.
If he saved enough. Or if he saved it all.
He looks like he is coming down this lap.
I'm making my way out, 47.
Yeah, meanwhile, Tech also, and look at that. Crangers has yielded tires, but he's in the draft of Tech. So I think as long as he could hang around that draft for long enough, he might have a chance at this stage still. That's going to work out beautifully for him. And meanwhile,
Tech is taking the lead from Brandon.
yep. Where have you cycled out in all this? Hello?
Yeah.
I was just asking where you were.
Talking about lap count.
Talking more about position on track.
P7.
All right. I
Got Plum Diddy right in front of me in 6th, then Buck rounding up the top 5. Shackett and P4.
Shaq before looks like Jackson managed to get third out of all that. He's a little bit off the leaders. Meanwhile, we are talking about Rangers maybe having a shot Tech. That it has not turned out to be the case. Tech has rapidly pulled away from the 11. And I have to imagine if it's worn out enough, maybe Jackson even has a chance to get back to the 11 here for a spot. Not out of the question. Meanwhile, far back in the field, Drew just getting around Plum that time. And now Shackett and Buck MB also going to be right on top of each other for a position. Obviously, I think the biggest loser of this stage so far has to be that 10 car of Eagles, just right there with the front group, and then all of a sudden he loses a car, and now he's back. I imagine outside the top 10 at this point. He looks to be the last car in the lead lap.
Coming up on 9 to go. Stage 2. This is where the racing is going to get good.
Yeah, I have to.
Fighting for position.
Yep, have to imagine. And it's going to start probably right behind you here. Plum and Brandon are going to go side by side into this corner, or just about side by side. Plum going to try to use the outside to keep momentum going, but it looks like Brandon's just got the grip to make that stick. And that's the spot for that 53. Looks like Buck had a
loose.
Slight issue for Buck out in P number 5. He was trying to run down that 38 to shack it.
He gave it too much and he scrubbed that wall, or he just couldn't hang on to it.
Have to wonder. But yeah, Jackson now in third right now he's been slowly but surely clawing back Rangers here. I think we could get a battle for second before the end of the stage. Also think there's a solid chance we get a battle for fifth here, as Drew starting to creep up more and more in Buck, especially after Buck's moment a couple of laps ago. Yep, going back up to P2 here because the gap has closed. Jackson trying to make a move for second on Crangers. Down the front straightaway, peaking low. Trying to ride the momentum of the better Longhorn car right now. Into turn number 1. Graham's going to try to get back underneath for the exit. Looks like Jackson's going to get the spot, though, and get in front of the 11. Down to 3 and 4. This time, how's Train just trying to get back at the 3? Let's try his rash right here. Does he have a chance to get back down to turn number 1? Looks like he just about still right there down the back straightaway once again. As yep.
Oh, he gave me a bump.
Meanwhile, if we take a quick look further back, Brandon's now gone around both Drew and Buck MB, and MJ West has gone around Plum. Back up to second. Jackson still trying to hold on strong against Crangers as the last tick down here in stage number 2.
The tech's coming up on 3 to go in the stage.
Ready to go. 3 more laps to figure out this battle for second here. We've already seen these battles get violent at the end of the stage from stage number 1. Going to have a close battle further back in the field. Plum and Warpig as well. And it looks like Warpig's going to make the move right there. grab himself a spot. Meanwhile, Jackson a little bit higher out the corner that time. Out turn number 4. Rangers just falling around, trying to make a move with 2 laps to go. Those just tuning in. Technology way out in front, looking very likely to win both stages this evening. Meanwhile, I think Jackson's finally separated himself enough from the 11. Just about got enough of a gap. One more lap. Meanwhile, further back, Brandon and Drew are going to be going at it here for the last lap as well.
Oh, we got Shackett. He just lost it in the grass.
Yeah, big time loss for Shaq. That's going to cost him 3 spots there. That turns that battle for 5th into a battle for 4th. Looks like Brandon's just about going to have a gap, enough of a gap. Technology wins stage number 2. And it's going to be Jackson going to hold on for 2nd. Rangers 3rd. Brandon 4th. Drew 5th. Buck MB 6th. And Shaq all the way back to 7th after that last lap spill into the grass.
Oh, man.
120 laps complete. 80 more to go.
Oof, and this is going to be an interesting 80 laps. This one's for all the marbles right here.
Yep.
Yeah, Brandon and Buck get their pits in. Yep, they got them in just in time. Well, you know the bad thing about drinking and racing?
Gotta use the restroom.
You got to pee.
Well, you got about...
I got 77 laps. I could hold
it. All right. Green flag back out here. Technology sweeping the stages. Can he hold on and win the race? Meanwhile, behind him, Crangers. Now Drew up in the 3rd. Jackson, Buck MB, Brandon. I have to imagine Eagles is going to be trying to make his way back through this pack here. It looks like Rangers is going to try to rocket around the outside this time. Looks like he'll, with the help some draft here down the straightaway, should get 2nd. Can he make a move for the lead here down to 1? And in fact, he'll take the peak down low. Looks like Tech this time going to have the corner able to roll it. Right on the quarter panel low for the moment. Rangers gets right back behind. Drew 3rd. Brandon now in the 4th and looking for more. 53 is going to go back to the top 3. Shaq into the mix once again.
I don't know if I got caught up in a lag spike or what.
I couldn't tell you because this entire broadcast has been a lag spike for like 30 laps now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm barely able to call this thing. Now, I'm not going to lie, but here we go. Brandon's going to try to make a move on Tech here for the lead. Drew going to go with him. It's going to be a 2x2 down the back straightaway this time.
Chevy and Chevy, Toyota and Toyota.
Yep, it's going to be Tech's going to be able to hold on to the lead. Can Crangers get to 2nd in all this? Meanwhile, Shaq, the first Ford in the field right now, sitting 5th. Is he going to try to make a move here? Jackson sitting in 6th. And Eagles, he's just gone around the first two cars I need to get around. So he's got a long ways to go to get back up to the front here. Top six only single file for a moment. Brandon's going to make a move for second. Right as we say that, though, big move down to turn number 3. Drew's going to follow him in there. Can they go 2 on 1? Now Craig is stuck up in that high line with minimal help. Brandon's going to slide right back up there. He's going to try to set up something for turn 1 here. It looks to be attempted crossover. Might have hit the 19 a little bit there. Up the track he goes. Cranger's nowhere to go in all this. Brandon's got side by side. 4 cars on the outside, 2 on the inside. Brandon, can he slide down in there? Shack it with the help. Now Justin, they put him 2 by 2 by 2. All this jockeying helping some of those guys back there, like Hoosier and Eagles, try to get back up in this battle. Brandon, can he get clear for the lead this time? Yes, Eknosi's going to really roll it this time through.
Oh, we got Brandon taking over the lead.
Yeah, Brandon Lee's able to block the 19 for now, and Tech can't really get down to try to cross him back over. Shackett was still in the way. And now a big dive 38. Jackson back into the fold. 3 wide out, turn 4 this time. Shack kind of no man's land as he's in the middle of a 2 by 2 situation. But he's just following Brandon, trying to get as much draft as he can on out of the 53. Still 3 wide to the corner. Jackson's going to have the best opportunity for a second here, and he will clear the other 2. Technosi's dropped back to 4th. And Cranger is now side by side for 5th. But yeah, Hoosiers and Eagles gone right back up to this fight as well. They're going to be tagging around the end of that 47 here. And just like that, Jackson makes the big move, and he takes the lead of the race. Now Brandon's going to try to get back down underneath the 3 of Jackson. Shackett also. Pika and Technossi ready to capitalize on the bottom. Way on the bottom out of the corner. A brilliant roll that time from the 19. On the bottom, has momentum. Can he make a move on the 53 here? Doesn't seem like it may be something out of the corner. Brandon trying to hold off multiple lines at once. Jackson's going to get to his outside, though. He's got to make a decision. He's going to get swallowed up by both of them here. Technossi inside, Jackson outside, Brandon middle, 3 wide for the lead under turn 1 this time.
Oh, let Jackson get shuffled up to the top. He lost momentum.
Yeah, now Tech Rangers and now Eagles back into the top 3. But for how long Brandon's still trying to fight. Same with Drew, same with Shackett.
Hoosier done made his way back up here.
Yeah, that 26 Hoosier. With the help from the 10, they both climbed back to this battle as they were all fighting out amongst themselves. Ranger's now in the lead. Makes a move on Tech. And gets himself up front. Oh, a little bit of contact out of the corner that time. Eagles. Justin. Oh. And Cranger loses it.
Big wreck on the backstretch.
Have to imagine caution. That's Cranger. That's Hoosier. That's Shackett. And I think Moore got at least hit by everyone spinning.
Definitely.
And I think that leaves you the leader.
What? Hell is froze over. I can only imagine what they're saying in the Discord chat right now. What? Drew's out there leading? What? So much for my lead. It was fun while it lasted.
It looks like Eagles, a little bit of strategy to get right back up there.
I thought Eagles took the two-tire strategy.
Yeah, we'll see how well that works out for him, especially if we get a longer run this time through. Like track position wise, getting our quick caution works out great for him, but not so sure otherwise. Drew second, Brandon third, Cranger is back up to fourth despite the spin. And now Jackson fifth, Shackett sixth. Up, Drew's going to make a move on the inside. Eagles rolling out outside like he's been doing all month long. But I don't know, he doesn't have the same momentum that he's had up there. And now Brandon's going to try to make it 3 wide. Big time move, 53. Looks like he might have had a little bit of contact and doesn't work out for him. That time the outside line really works out for Eagles. He'll take the lead once again. Drew second. Looks like Jackson's going to try to get back. He's already up to third, trying to get second from Drew behind. Couldn't make the outside work that time. And now Cranger's going to make a move onto him. Shack into the top 3 now, not 38. Who's your backup in the mix? Same with Tex, same with Brandon. As Granger's going to make the move on Shack for third, and now has a chance at second as well. Can he go 2 for 1 right here? Into 3 and 4. Yes, he can. Grangers takes Pt2 away from the moment. And I will have to imagine sets his sights down on Eagles, who's pulled out a little bit of a gap with all the jockeying going on. But it's not over yet. Drew back down to the inside here in 1 and 2. 3 wide behind. That's Hoosier, Shackett, and Jackson. 3 abreast right there. Brandon and Tech also in the picture. And then MJ and Plum have also worked their way back up to this big group. Warpig and Buck MB hanging around in the back for the moment, letting these guys sort it amongst themselves. Try to save some stuff potentially. And yeah, now Jackson side by side with Drew for second. Does Hoosier potentially make a move? It looks like they'll stay calm right here. Jackson's been really good about really hooking the corner tonight, I've seen. And that's got where he's at in second right now. Meanwhile, Cranger's looking for third on the outside. Drew guessing for the Hoosier. Cranger's Tech outside. Shaq now working with MJ in the middle. And up just about 4 wide there in the corner that time. And a little bit of loosey-goosey back there. Looks like MJ West might have had a moment. A couple of cars have to dodge out the way of that. Back up towards the front. Eagles under more pressure now as Jackson's ran down. And this is where we start to see the 2 tires versus 4 tires from that last caution. Jackson right on the bumper. Now Crangers and Tech have pulled up as well. Behind is Drew, Shackett, Hoosier, Brandon. And there goes Jackson going for the lead.
Oh, he's going way deep on that apron. He made it stick.
Made it stick, but now Crane's going to cross him over. Eagles still out in front, but had to avoid the 3 car coming up into him. So momentum slowed for a moment there. Crangers now has a shot at a 10. Technosy right back up there as well. And
Oh, we got Eagles in the wall and Jackson in the wall.
yeah, but everyone slowed up that time, and that's going to bring everyone back into this fight here. Drew, maybe a little contact there, but he's going to go for third on Crangers. 3 wide behind them.
I definitely made.
Oh, Eagles gets loose again. And Hoosier and Shaq and implode behind.
I definitely made a little bit of contact with Crangers.
And
moved them up the track a little bit.
Yep, there's caution once again.
Caution with 56 laps remaining in the race. We'll see how these pit strategies fold out. See if anybody's going to roll with a 2-tire strategy.
Well, I mean,
we're going to go a full 4-tire.
Well, we just seen the effects of 2 tires from Eagles right there. Able to stay up there for a minute, but by the time the caution came out, he was clearly losing ground and about to fall way back.
Yeah, but he held his own up there. He was doing pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see how that if that would work out for anyone else. Don't think anyone's gone 2 tires this time. Technosy, Crangers up at the front, followed by Drew and Eagles. Green flag back out. And we're gone once more. Turn 1 this time, Technosy. Able to jump out. Can Drew get second from Crangers? Take the momentum from the outside. It's just going to be a little bit too much for him to clear. Now Jackson and Brandon all over. And yep, Jackson's going to make that move 3 wide. Tech's going to defend high side here. Prevent a big run from being gained on him. And now he's got Rangers and Eagles up there. Brandon's also going to hop up. Eagles going to jump down and try to get more spots. Technosy. Now Eagles a second. Oh, jumped out a little bit. Rangers peek in as well. But looks like Brandon's going to want to try to get some momentum in all this. He got right up to the 119 that time, but I don't know if he can make it stick. Eagles already back around on Crangers, looking to do the same. Side by side for third. Eagles makes a move. Oh, a little bit of contact.
To the wall.
Looks like just a little bit of contact, 10 and 11, and that's going to put Eagles in the lead and put Crangers back a couple of spots there. Oh, a little bit more contact. Eagles couldn't really make a hold down there. Tech still leads. Brandon's going to try to fire it into turn 3 this time. And can he get a stick? Maybe. Plum is back up here. He is P3 right now. We haven't talked about him in probably 50, 60 laps at this point. But he's up in the mix. MJ West is back up in the mix. This is still very much anyone's race with about 50 to go here. Brandon out leading. They're 3 wide for spots behind. Still 3 wide. Jackson now backing out. But it's Eagles trying to make that outside work once more. This time on Brandon. But I think he went a little bit too high that time. Tech going to get the spot. Eagles going to lose out big time and all that. Plum's going to get up to second, and MJ West into third. Jackson into fourth. Tech fifth, Cringer sixth, Eagles seventh, and then Hoosier is back up to eighth after his latest spin. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide round back straight away this time, though. Oh, he's going to make it 4 Crangers. Oh, little bit of contact.
MJ West and Tech.
MJ and Tech. But they're still going green here. They're still going green.
Continued to go green despite the 2-car wreck going into 3.
Unbelievable. Plum has had the lead for a moment. Now Brandon trying to get it back. Jackson also trying to make a move here. And can he split him in the middle? Look at that move. And Hoosier's how you going to make it done there. He's going to go to the bottom. Everybody, 4 wide for the lead. Oh, we've seen that 26 have issues on the apron. He's going to keep it straight this time. A little bit of contact. They're 4 wide. Oh, Hoosier.
Oh, no.
And there we go. Eagles around. Brandon around. Plum, Warpig. If that's got to do it.
53 getting into the 26, causing him to go into the grass, causing this major hiccup.
Yep. And now Buck's going to slide out of the exit of the corner. Still no caution.
I got my nose chopped off by Shaq, and it kind of caused him to go down to the backstretch a little bit. So just a little domino effect from all of us.
Yeah, well, the bigger domino effect was what just went down a lap ago, as that has really shaken up the running order and all this. Still no caution. That was like 4 or 5 cars. I have no idea what. I think our man at the flag says probably gone to sleep at this point. But meanwhile, back up front is now Jackson and Shaq going head-to-head with Drew in 3rd, Buck and B 4th, and Cranger's still hanging around in 5th place.
The flag man went to go get him a chicken sandwich. He'll be right back.
You think the flag man likes regular or spicy?
Spicy. Spicy's the way to go.
Yeah, you got to go spicy. Just like you got to go.
We can't have any more cautions.
Using one of the 40-something porta potties.
Oh, yes.
Well,
might have one on fire in the infield.
Yeah. Speaking of being on fire, Shackett has gone now to the lead on Jackson as the rest of his top 5 is really bunched back up together once more. And up a little bit of grass that time. Jackson, can he try to make something work on Shackett here?
Oh, we got another caution.
Yeah, we got a caution, looks like. Well, I'm not too sure.
Let's just hope that wasn't a race manipulation caution.
Yeah, I'm just judging off of speeds. I can't really
put a finger on it, but
well, that's going to bunch it back up again. Yeah, I think this is only going to get more and more intense as we get closer and closer to the end of this race, which is hard to imagine at this point.
Oh, yeah. About to go back under green with, it was 44 to go, but now we might be at 41 to go.
That the math's out there right there.
Yep, we are at 41 to go.
Yeah, 41 to go. Shackett, Justin. Now Cranger's going to try to hop up to the outside, maybe roll this corner 1-2 to get momentum for 3 and 4 here. Buck MB, Drew, Warpig, Hoosier, and a lot of fast cars in the back of the field right now, going to be trying to work their way back up. But there's Jackson. He's going to make a move on Shackett. Now down to the inside for the lead. 3 versus 38. Oh, a little bit of leaning on each other. That might slow momentum. That might give Crangers and Buck a chance. Oh, Shaq's going to block that 11. But in turn, Jackson should just about have this lead for good now. As he'll roll the corner. Oh, might have been a little bit more contact, or at least 30 has to keep clear the 3 from him getting loose. Shaq's going to have a chance now back down in the 3 and 4 for the lead himself. And a little back and forth has broken out here. Meanwhile, behind, Cranger's just buying his moment. As right now, he just elects to push a 3 out in front of the 38. Back behind, Drew's gone up to 4th. And as Buck MB is trying to hold on to 5th from Warpig. As front has single filed out for a minute. And looks to continue to be that way. Everyone goes to the bottom. Buck and B tries something different going up top, but ultimately I think it gets a little bit too high on the entry there, and it looks like Warpig's going to be the benefactor of that, as well as Eagles and MJ. Now looking Jackson and Shackett going. Looks like Shaq's going to try the outside for 1 and 2 this time. See if he can build momentum a little bit. And now he's got the run. Now he's going to take the peek inside. Now he's going to go for the lead. Just all about setting up your moves here. And that is wonderfully done by a veteran of the game. Oh, I thought he might have been losing it. He keeps it on the apron. Well, that was close there. But now 30 is going to have to defend hard from Crangers, who's been given a bumper full of 11 cars since the move. And yep, there he goes. Crangers going to make a move. Oh, looks like a chain reaction behind. Best plum, and that's Drew. And Buck MB. The front pack's still going here. Shackett trying to fend from Cranger still. Tech has gone back up to 4th. Hoosier back up to 5th. Eagles in this mix as well, trying to get around MJ on the high side right now.
Freaking MJ is like a magnet to everybody's cars. He's hitting everybody.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Looks like Eagles and Brandon that time out of 2. But Crangers has finally pulled the trigger. He's gone to the inside of 38 into 3 and 4. Big time dive. Can he get the stick? It's like Shackett might have got a little bit loose. And yep, Crane's going to clear this time. Oh, Brandon into the grass down the front straightaway. Now Tech trying to get second away from Shackett. Eagles also in this mix as well. He's sitting right now in 5th. Hoosier 6th, and now MJ 7th, as everyone else has started to fall away one way or another from this front group. Well, it's Crangers, Tech, Jackson. And there's Tech going to make the move now. Into turn 1. Eagles now got up to 3rd. Oh, he's sliding a little bit into the wall, maybe a little bit there. All in all, Jackson's going to have 3rd now, as Eagles going to slide back a good couple of positions. As he'll try to work back on P4 against Shackett. And at this point, we have finally just about single filed out for a brief moment. Now Tech goes for another move on Crangers, and this time is going to stick. Was it going to stick enough? Crangers, does he have a potential for a move back down to turn number 3? No, he doesn't, but Justin just about peeks his nose there. Don't think he'll get it this time. Important to note. Oh, MJ's around. MJ West around again. Nobody else hits him. We'll stay green. And the turn was 1 and 2. Tech Rangers trying to defend from Justin. Eagles trying to make a move on the outside once more. A little bit of contact between third and fourth. Rangers making a move for the lead. Rangers, can he get there? I don't think he got all the way that time. Texas going to still have a chance on the outside, and he's going to get back clear. Eagles going to get in the third. He's got momentum. Can he make a move? Yes, he will. It's a second. Could have got more. Out of 3 and 4. Not out of 1 and 2. Battling for third, fourth. Now Crangers and Jackson, excuse me. Now in the 3 and 4. Tech's going to hold on to the lead. Eagles can't build a momentum yet on that 19. Rangers is there. Same with Jackson, same with Jackie, same with Hoosier. That's your top 6. All under a blanket. Now Eagles pops up as Jackson tries to make a move underneath. Can't get the car to stick. And now Crane's going to make a move on second on Eagles. Shaq is going to follow him through. Cannot either of them get around this 10. Looks like Rangers might have a shot. Oh, they're going to get real close there. Hoosier now up in the fourth. Up and then into the wall. Hands up in the wall. Now him and Jackson are going to have to go single file, try to get back up to behind the 38 here. Meanwhile, side by side still for position. Rangers still trying to work on the Eagles. This has been an impressive side-by-side battle between these two. And Tech is loving this out in the lead, finally giving him room to breathe. Well, you just got to know the moment these two get back single file, they are going to run down that 19 with how these cars draft off each other. Rangers going to get there. Meanwhile, Hoosier and Jackson are going to get back into this line as well. So we're going to imagine these guys are about to court in right back up to each other in about 5 seconds. Eagles looks like he was about to poke outside. Can't quite muster it, though. It looks like Rangers pulled right back to the bumper in 19. That will be the lead. Eagles now just trying to buy his time. Does Shaq make a move here? He looks like he had momentum. Oh. Looks like they just stay single file. So those 5 under blanket. Meanwhile, behind them, Brandon and Warpick side by side. And then there's a couple cars further back in the field. Tech, Rangers, Eagles still top 3. But it looks like Eagles going to try to make a move through the outside lane this time on Rangers. Shaq is going to try to push him through. Draft help as well. And yeah, that's Eagles going to get the spot back. Now Justin going to try to get P3 out of all this, and he will. Hoosier gets P4. Rangers drops all the way back to P5 and all that.
Got 25 to go.
There we go. 25 to go. Is that coming to 25 or hit Or did you just hit 25?
I just hit 25. We're now coming up on 24 when Tech crosses the line.
All right, there we go. 24 to go. Now, it's long enough of a run here where...
Got us a caution.
We've gotten some absolute phantom cautions today. I swear. Again, I don't see where it would come from. Well, this is about to make the last 20 laps of this race something, because at this point, you don't have to worry about pit strategy or any of that nature. This is just run the car as hard as you can for 20 laps and win a race.
Oh, we're all going to get grouped back up together again. Let's see if it shuffles up the field once it gets done with this pit cycle.
I think everyone's going to take 4 and fill her up here. I think the strategy really comes about if we get any more cautions after this, which I have to imagine we're not done yet. Like, as much as I want this to be a clean race at the end, the aggressiveness tonight, we're going to see some more. But as we go here, Eagles got the lead off pit road. He's going to take clear advantage here. Shaq behind. It looks like MJ's already sliding out to. Rage is now up to the third. Tech falls back to fourth. And they're going to be side by side for fifth. That's Jackson and Hoosier. Now, Shaq, I don't think he could defend against the 11 right there. That's going to be Cranger's just about getting second. He's going to be able to roll much better than Justin with the track position advantage. He's going to get that. Now, I think Tech has a good chance at third here as well. And even Jackson getting fourth before he makes a big move inside for some spots. And, might have been a little contact between the 3 and the 11. That's going to push Eagles still out to the lead. Now Jackson in second. Cranger's Tech, Justin. That's some variation of the top 5. And now Hoosier's back into it as well. And he's going to make a big move 3 wide on the inside this time. Looking for P number 4. Granger's trying to back up the run on the outside against Jackson. And he might tap the wall a bit. Take the 11, cut the wall. They're still going to be side by side. They're going to still be 3 wide behind. Eagles are absolutely loving the sights right now. Oh, Hoosier just made a big boy move. That's going to be 4 wide out of this corner. I don't trust this at all. And Hoosier out of all this is going to get second. And now Drew's pulled right back up. He was involved in some incidents earlier on. Now he's back up to third. We're battling for third, side by side with Jackson right now. And 3 wide behind. Plum's back in the fight. Shaq is into the fight once again. Cranger's Tech. Brandon's still up there. Buck and Warpig up there. Everyone under a blanket trying to get to second. Oh, big contact. Big contact in the corner. Still contact. Still contact. And that's a couple cars around. Hoosier in the wall. Someone shooting way down to the infield. That is Buck. Jackson also falling off at this point. That's going to
somehow made my way through all of that. That's crazy.
That's put Drew up to second now. Eagles, a pole sitter in the lead. And we're now definitely less than 20 laps to go. Probably approaching 15 here. Meanwhile, third place, Justin trying to get back to P2 and try to get a run at the leader here, as well as the rest of these guys.
We're coming up on 15 to go.
So 15 laps left here in what has been an absolutely wild event so far. And they started spreading out behind. Looks like Hoosier got a bit loose. They're all still right against each other, and looks like they're going to try to stay single file. Try to use that draft to try to run down this 10 car here. Give everyone a chance at the win here. Yep, just as I say that, they go side by side for multiple spots. And yeah, now there goes Justin for position. Rangers as well. They're going to slide up. These guys have not been getting organized at all. Oh, Rangers, Hoosier in the grass.
Like Hoosier saved it.
Just about. Justin's up to second now. Drew's still in third. Ranger's fourth. And now looks like big contact, the 11 sliding way up the track. And I have to imagine that 38 is screaming right now, just get in line. We need to run down the leader.
He probably is right now. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I know he is. Here it looks like they might have. Spoke too soon. They're side by side again. This time P3 Plum and Drew going at it.
We are coming up on a lap car. Not sure who that's going to be.
Looks to be Jackson. He seems to have had a couple of problems at this point during this last run. And now everyone went real side by side. That's this time. Looks like Ranger's going to go for second now, try to take his turn at leading. But it's not going to work. Shaq is still out in front. Oh, big contact. Everyone holds on. Wow. And you just get the feeling that one misstep and we're all right back together here at the end here.
Killed my momentum.
As they are going 3 by 3 basically out of turn 2 that time. Meanwhile, Justin and Rangers, they've pulled a little bit of gap. If they get a little bit more, they might have a chance to run down Eagles late. Plum's going to be there as well. And then Tech's also going to try to get in line. But is this a matter of too little too late as...
somebody's spinning. Jackson is spinning.
Jackson spinning lap car, spins around. He's going to collect a whole bunch of people.
He's got maybe 3 cars collected in that. Got Hoosier. That was Jackson.
That was Tech. That was Tech as well. That was Tech who swept the stages. That is absolutely unfortunate. There's still green eye that's going to...
Is very unhappy right now, and it is 8 to go. It is very late in the race, and Unfortunately, that happened.
That is unbelievable. He's been having such a good race, and I think the final
Just
tally might not
just to
show
get
that,
your
but
race ruined. Oh my lord!
as Jackson's slow to get going again as the leader's passing by once more. But now that's single file to everyone else that had made it through out. So I think that might have honestly been best case scenario if you're the 38 or the 11 right now. As unfortunate as it is for some, if you're those two, you've got to be telling everyone behind, stay in line. Let's go run down the leader. Just a bit deeper of an entry. Now Crange is going to use the momentum from taking the wider line to push him down the straightaway this time. Coming up on 6 to go. And oh yeah, Crange is absolutely pushing the 38 down this front straightaway this time. Will it be enough is the question. As Eagles well out in front.
Coming up on 5 to go. This is where it's really going to count.
Yeah, that is for sure. And right now, where it's really trying to count here is trying to run down one of the fastest guys on this entire game. That is Eagles in that 10 car. It is 4 against 1, basically. Up 3 against 1.
Plumb into the grass.
As Plum's absolutely terrible luck continues during this race, as he'll lose big time again at the end. That is rather unfortunate. And Rangers took the spot from Shackett. That's going to be Pt2. As looks like Shackett might have had contact from Plum. Is that what I saw?
Plum trying to hit somebody.
Now caution is not out, but I imagine that is going to make that driver of the 30 absolutely furious.
Yes, he's probably screaming at Plum right now. Screaming.
I think at this point you're thankfully that you're up here with me. Well, yeah, only a couple laps now. Big time battle for second, but yeah, at this point, unless something downright shocking happens, I think this one's going to be wrapped up. Okay, can we please?
I told you.
Yeah, that absolute fireworks there.
Yeah, I need some radio.
Yeah, where's the lap count at?
We are at 1 to go. Final lap of the race.
Final lap here. Eagles rolling around in the lead. Meanwhile, the battle for second. Brandon, Crangers, Drew. Who's going to get the rest of the podium? Big move for Rangers in 3 and 4. But out turn number 4 from pole sitter to the last winner for Giggity on NASCAR E5. Eagles gets it done. Brandon's going to hold on to second. Rangers gets third. Drew's going to walk out here at fourth. Looks like Warpig's going to get top 5 in all the chaos. Puck and B6. All right. Unbelievable. So we're going to get the podium guys up here. Because, I mean, something.
I was wondering what happened with you. Fucking MJ West drove like a dumbass. I ain't gonna lie. Are we still live, T-Bird?
Yes, we're still live.
Damn. I don't give a shit.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to get our podium here in a moment. I think we have at least 2 of them in here right now. Has
38-2.
Plum Diddy with the fast lap.
Oh, look at that.
Nice
Shaq won't be
job.
happy. 38.2.
Well, and then there's Brand. All right. Well, our podium is all here. We're going to start with P3 on the event. Mr. Crangers, how you doing?
I'm doing good. T-Bird, how you doing?
I am exhausted from calling all that chaos throughout the race. 200 laps is not for the weak of heart. I will tell you that right now.
It ain't for a driver either, man. That was torture.
Yeah, but I mean, you got P3 at the end. It looks like at the end, you and Shaq were trying to get something going, try to run down. Eagles just seemed a little too late. Just your thought process on the last 20 laps of that race there.
I mean, me and Shaq were starting to gain some ground on Eagles. We'd probably gain about maybe a tenth of straightaway. It probably wouldn't have been enough to catch him anyway. But in case he slipped up, hit the wall, got loose, there was always a chance. But some people wanted to race, which was losing us more time than we were gaining. We'd gain 4/10 in 2 laps and then lose 8/10 for battling for half a corner. So, yeah, I had fun. I'm tired as crap. Good win to Eagles, and I'm glad I got the result with a bum race car.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone would say they had a good race car today. Just the amount of chaos. Like I'm sitting there like I could probably go back and put like a counter on how many times cars were spin off of turn 2 and it'd go triple digits. Like
Oh yeah, like I ended up swapping my setup at the last second for the race and didn't change the cambers. I was running a 4.5 left front camber, and by the end of the run, my left front was like 2%. So I had no grip, probably about 10 laps into it. So I would just fall back and I'd lose everybody. But I kind of just had to manage it.
Right. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you still got a quite good result despite being on what's effectively a qualifying setup. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah, pretty much it was a qualifying setup. I'd be able to run about 18 laps, and then the left front would just blow. I think I had like 0% coming into pit road one time, so I got pretty lucky a few times.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, congratulations. You get a podium here at the last Giggity event of P5, so congrats to you. Brandon, do you have a copy?
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I got you. P2 for you, and right at the end, it really came out of nowhere. I mean, a bunch of chaos happened. You were riding around like the end of that front group there, and then all of a sudden, you make a big move to the front lane and grab second out of that. How are you feeling after that race?
Oh, pretty good. Kind of, I think the 10 had the class of the field when he got the clean air. Saw a couple guys trying to run him down. I kind of benefited from few guys having a little bit of bad luck there. One got ran down the grass. A couple guys got together there at the end. I was able to come up second, hold off the 11, and I believe it was 47 coming to the checkered. So I'm happy with it. I mean, had a good, car in qualifying, decent in the heats, and held it together during the race. I think I was more set up long run, so it was a little tighter than a lot of those guys. But they'd take off and leave me first part, and then I'd run it down, at the end of the run. But needed that short run speed there for the end. But it was a good run. I'm happy with it. Can't go wrong with runner-up spot.
Yeah, I mean,
T-Bird,
yep.
do you need me over here anymore?
If you have any last thoughts before you,
I think I said all I needed to say at the start of the race.
yeah, I
Trying to
mean,
get over. Still trying to get over all the BS that happened, but I don't care.
yeah. Well, I mean, you're free to go if you need to head out. I know you're probably exhausted having to listen to me for 2.5 hours.
No, it's all good. Do you need the results?
I just about got. I mean, I'm sure if someone wanted the full results, you could send them in like the Discord, but otherwise,
Yeah, I got photos of stages and finishes just in case if we needed it or not.
yeah, it'll go. It'll go good for everyone to keep an eye on what happened tonight. But yeah, otherwise you're good.
All right, well, good racing with y'all fellas, and I'll catch y'all at the new game.
All right.
All right, have a good one.
You too. So on that note, we're going to now transition over to the winner of the event, Mr. Eagles, from pole to victory lane. Yeah, celebrations are in order for that 10 car, as we've seen. I mean, how are you feeling about that race?
I had fun, man. I had a blast. A lot of really hard racing, man. A lot of just. I didn't come here to do 100% of the ride in a line. So unless there was purpose to it, like when we all got spread out and there's 3 of us, at that point we might as well ride. But until that happens, I was gonna race, and I was just having fun, man. And I had fun all night. Especially the restarts, especially the beginning of the stages, and I didn't expect to win it the way that I did. I thought it was going to come down to, the way these auto club races always do with 3, 4, 5, sometimes 7, 8, 9 guys. 6, 7, 8 guys, just a bunch of guys at the end all in a pack, swapping the lead and pulling crossovers and slide jobs and 3 wide dive bombs and just racing for the win. I didn't expect to get to the lead and drive away like that, but my opportunity kind of presented itself when, I felt like when Crangers and or Tech were in second, I couldn't get away. They kind of kept the whole pack there, or us 3 drove away. But the second both of them got mired back, and it was everybody else, and none of them wanted to get in the line, you had 3, 4 guys going back and forth. If the leader wasn't being passed to, they were fighting for second in the pack or fighting for third, and they just never could get it together. And, with 20 to go, I'm like, okay, I'm 5 tenths ahead. They're going to run me down. Then 19 to go, I'm 6 tenths ahead. And 18 to go, I'm 7 tenths ahead. And all right, they're going to run me down. We got 15 laps, 10 laps. They got a ton of time. And eventually we got under 10 to go, and I'm 2.5, 2 seconds. I'm like, okay, if they get it together, they may not catch me. Like, I have a shot to just win it straight out here. I thought for sure we were going to get a caution. I thought somebody was going to do something and bring out a caution, but fortunately, they tried.
There was not for a lack of trying. I will tell you that right now.
They tried. The game, I'll tell you what, the game was awful for calling cautions tonight. Not just at the end. All race, there was big wrecks with no cautions.
Yeah. I'm sitting here.
4 crashes, 5 cars. That was not a.
I'm sitting here like, all right, there's like 5 cars spread out. How's that caution? And all of a sudden I turn around and there's like maybe a car on the wall and there's a caution. I'm like, what is our flagman doing tonight?
Yeah, the game was not very good when it came to cautions. I don't know. I think it's dictated by the track because most tracks it calls it pretty. Like if you hold the brakes, almost every time I hold the brakes, I get a caution, and I held the brakes every time tonight and just never got a caution except for a couple times.
Yeah, I think the flagman ended up in the porta potties a couple times.
I think he was in the porta potties a lot tonight. I think he was because it's the end of the game. I think he was trying every porta potty out, so he didn't spend very much time at the flag stand. He was just going from porta potty to porta potty, and you know, at the end of the race, he was just nowhere to be found. They were checking all the porta potties, and they're still looking for him. They still don't know where he's at.
Yeah,
But maybe he passed out in one of the porta potties. I don't know.
yeah. Or accidentally caught up in whatever happened between.
Yeah, I didn't see.
That's a whole different story.
I thought I came through 1 and 2 and I saw him sitting down there and he was moving. I'm like, don't come up in front of me. And I got by him. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. And I look in my mirror and I'm seeing 4 cars wreck. I'm like, oh my gosh, no caution. And caution didn't come
He
out,
managed
but,
to hit a freaking 3-piece.
That was something, but yeah.
Yeah, I did. I don't know, but
I mean,
regardless, man, I had a ton of fun tonight. Auto Club is one of the best racing tracks on the game. And the competitive aspect tonight, like there was, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there was nobody that was just a field filler tonight. Like most races and events, you've got a couple guys out there that are just a second off the pace, and after 5 laps they lost the draft. Everybody in this race was competitive. Everybody probably led at one point or another. Everybody was first to last, just back and forth.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody was competitive tonight, man. It was fun.
Yeah, no, there was a point, stage 2, where y'all were just battling back and forth for like 15 laps straight before inevitably something happened. But I literally had to like turn to Drew.
Caution. I think. Which one?
Which one? I think we were 5 wide going into that corner, and
yeah, it's hard with these 2020 cars, man. These cars bounce around way more than the next gens. Like you can do 5 wide pretty easy in the next gen cars, but these cars just freaking bounce all around. And
but I think right after that caution, I literally like turned to Drew. It was like I'm using this caution to run out and grab a bottle of water because I am dehydrated just from that run alone. Like,
yeah.
I think we were
What's up?
Do the Hamlin Keselowski porta potty.
Yeah. Okay, we might as well announce that. So I heard before the race that Taddy plans on giving...
so anyways,
Taddy,
no, we're not doing this. We're a family friendly here.
There's a trophy for winning the Auto Club race tonight,
and that
trophy.
Oh my god!
That trophy is a hand job. He didn't know who he was giving it to before the race. I knew who he was giving it to because I knew I was going to win. And here we are. So yeah, we're going to take that porta potty. We're going to slap it right in the middle of victory lane. We're going to go... Well, actually, we're going to take 3 porta potties, and we're going to do it 3 different... We got to try all of them out, man. And, all 52 of them. We can put all 52 of them, and we'll spend a minute in each one. We'll spend a minute in each one.
Oh, you are awesome.
We'll spend a minute in each one, and then maybe I'll have come by the end of it.
Fun fact, the most porta potties of any track is Auto Club.
Oh, no doubt.
Not even Daytona or Dega have it.
We should check Road America. I bet you Road America's got them all over the place.
Nah, there's probably like just 1 or 2 per corner.
Why not?
Well, that means Daytona and shouldn't count.
Well,
before y'all continue this conversation, I would just like to say Big thanks to everyone at Giggity Racing League for putting this event together tonight, and big congratulations to Eagles, Brandon Rangers, and hope everyone enjoyed as much as possible running tonight. But with that, this has been the Giggity Racing League, and we're going to be signing off for one last time on NASCAR E5. Thank you for 5 years of great action, great racing, and we will see y'all in 2 months with NASCAR 25. Thank you, and good night.